No, I like Florida. I feel like some pretty good tournaments. I would love to win a tournament in Florida one day. Never, because I think that's a region where if you win there, it's unique. It's its own place. Like you won in Florida. That's kind of a cool deal. But yeah, I don't hate it at all. I really enjoy going to Florida, and I really liked hitting it at a different time other than just January and February every year. Florida, it's weird because it's like the California Delta and Clear Lake, but not at the same time. It's warm year round. Those fish really never experience like true cold water temps, and they never move out, it seems like, deeper than, possibly maybe 10 feet at the deepest. They're big fish that just, they eat, unless a cold front hits, you always better be catching some serious weight in Florida. The biggest lesson that I ever got about Florida was Randall Tharp telling me, once you find the fish, you can't ever fish slow enough for them, basically. So for me, that piece of advice, now finding the fish, you still gotta spend the time, Harris chain. I spent some time idling around, looking for brush piles, and then spent some time flipping grass real slow, finding little sections where I got bites. But once you get those bites and find those areas, you can fish really slow through there and really pick every fish apart. And there's a lot of fish that live in those areas. You can always say you have a plan to go into practice, but once you get out there and see the water, everything starts changing immediately. We go through probably half the alphabet in game plans in practice, just trying to figure out which one is the deal or which 2 or 3 are the deal.
Welcome in to Major League Fishing's Bass Pro Tour. The favorite fishing, Stage 3, Leesburg.
I got into it because I love fishing, and then it transformed into competition fishing. And now that's what really gets me going is the competition side of it. So at an event, it's hard for me to turn off competition mode from leaving my house, going to the event until the time I get home. And even each day, while I'm there, when I get up in the morning and then fishing all day long, getting off the water and thinking about everything I did wrong or the things that went right, and then trying to think about how I'm gonna make those adjustments the next day just to be better the next day than I was the previous day. But when you're trying to compete at this level and you can't stop thinking about it mentally, by the end of a tournament, you are completely wasted. You are done. Every fisherman out here, all 80 of us, are working from dark to dark. If you think about that and you're like, yeah, I know those guys are working harder than me, you're freaking done. Go hang it up. It's no joke. It's the real thing, but again, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. It's an amazing job. The thing that makes Major League Fishing so hard is that you have off days, the events are long, right? We have 6 total days of competition, and the weather's guaranteed to change and not stay stable generally, so the fish are changing. So yeah, that's what makes it so hard, is you have to go out there and re-find fish that day. And that's why we've had, and Edwin Evers and Jacob Wheeler and some of these guys do so well right off the bat of this tour, and the other guys are catching up now, and it really just makes you a way better fisherman. It honestly I feel like I'm a better fisherman now than I've ever been, just for the simple fact of this format change and having to be able to learn fish quicker. And so keeping up with fish in the Major League Fishing Bass Pro Tour format is extremely hard. And it's the guys that can stay on top of what's present, what's changing, they catch them the best every day, and that's what I love about our format, is that you can have a terrible first day, literally catch nothing. And in a standard tournament, you're out of the tournament at that point. You have no chance. But in ours, you can come back, because if you can get on them the best the next day, you can make a huge comeback, just like I did at Sam Rayburn. I had no prayer in a regular 5-fish tournament, I feel like, and then went out the next day and blasted them and found them that day. So I'm not gonna let this format freaking beat me. It's not gonna happen. So I've made all the adjustments, and right now I'm feeling really good about competing on the Bass Pro Tour, because I feel like I can launch my boat, and I might not win the tournament, but have a good event, catch fish, feel like I'm there that week and involved in the event. And oh, hey, Lucas is up on the top 10 on the leaderboard, whatever. That's what I'm looking for. I do not like getting beat in anything. When it's game time, it's game time. There's nothing that's gonna get in my way when it's game time. So when we're in tournament mode, there's one job every time when you're in tournament mode, and that is to figure out how to win that tournament. When that's done and over with, it's playtime. Everybody can have fun, but we gotta win tournaments, man. That's what we're after.